Drake.
Yeah.
First things first. While we wait for Olga to operate the cameras, a lot of people have been saying, "What the hell have you been drinking in those cups?"
A little hen doggy dog loosen you up for the interview, you know? A little hen doggy dog.
This nigga drinking water.
All right, let's jump right into it. So the last video that we did was called the Reseller Starter Kit.
The Reseller Starter Kit.
Yes?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Kia bags and yeah.
Some good comments, some good engagement. So I also left it up to the viewers on what a LA starter kit would be.
Yeah, what did they say? Bucket of Roscoe's and or is Howlin' Rays now?
Rax, I don't know if you want to chime in on this one. So the LA Restarter
Kit.
Kit.
Supposed to LA niggas we gonna get in here?
LA Restarter Kit.
Restarter kit? You mean the LA resale starter kit? Is that what you're trying to say, Tony?
That's what he was trying to say.
The LA Reseller Starter Kit comprises of a camping chair. Can we co-sign that?
A car.
A car.
But we said a car kind of wasn't fair, but...
That's LA though, you gotta have a car.
Yeah,
you do, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, so a camping
You don't
chair.
have to have a car here in New York.
Yeah, I don't have a car anymore. Another thing, yeah, no more car.
What?
Yeah, wife took it and said...
All right. Now you gotta sell all his box logos before you can buy another one.
Maybe.
Okay. A blanket.
LA nights, I guess it gets a little chilly. It goes with the chair. If you're comfortable enough to sit in the chair all night, you might as well have a blanket.
I don't think that flies in New York, right? New York.
I mean, the chairs don't fly in New York, really. You know, that's the problem. There was a time when...
tech sweats, a hoodie, an overcoat, and some weed. Starter kit, right there.
Backwoods.
No, you need that IKEA bag.
No, you don't, because whatever store you're finna boat up in, they gonna probably let you get you ready.
Yeah, but that IKEA bag gets you right out there when you buy multiple pairs, man. That thing fit a lot of pairs like it's nobody's business.
We need one more item.
Sandals.
Ooh.
Some Berkeys.
Some Birkenstocks?
Berkeys.
I didn't say that.
By the way, I don't know how this video is going. It feels really unorganized.
It's cool, I'm here. No, it's actually
Okay, there we go.
It's gonna work good.
A little more.
It's gonna work beautiful. Don't worry about it. My voice is off camera. What's up with y'all? How y'all doing? It's Rax Hogan Style. Starting shots to my brother Soul Street. Shots to my other brother Tony. You already know what it is.
Tony
Squad
gonna
gang
cut that
gang. Squad.
The new episode of Get in Line.
New episode of Get in Line.
Did it?
Yeah.
It aired.
You guys purchased some stuff yesterday.
I was in it. Check that out.
Yeah, you was.
Director's chair. All that good stuff.
Yep.
But
Down on my
that
desk.
brings me up to last week's episode with the Stone Island. You got a lot of questions wrong.
Did I?
Yes.
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, so let me
I got a
ask
lot
you
of
this.
shit wrong.
When
I got a lot of
was-
shit wrong yesterday,
So
too.
why don't we ask him again? When was Stone Island founded?
1982.
Oh, Danielson's learning.
Yo, I only got to get it wrong once.
Was it founded?
I only got to get it wrong once. Italy. I only got to get it wrong once.
The last video you got goat and grail confused.
I did. They came at me heavy for that.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Now that we got all that out of the way,
Yeah.
why don't we just address some of these products over here?
Mars landing.
This, not so much hype behind us.
I mean, it was before the release. I sold a couple
Yeah.
pairs for like 300 and change on StockX, like a week before the release, and
How'd
then
you
they
get 'em
came
early?
out.
How'd you get them early?
A guy with a store gave them to me early.
Oh, you just snitched him out.
Backdoor action. Everybody had them early. It wasn't hard to get these early. Don't worry.
I didn't get them early.
Yeah, fair.
Okay.
I won't tell you what store, but yeah, I got a couple pairs early. They did fine early. Then they tanked. It's still a solid
Why do
sneaker.
you think they tanked?
There's too many available. I mean, people see kids in infant sizes, and all of a sudden they attribute the sneaker to something that's not limited, especially if it's in a family run. You know what I mean? It's not
you add family
quite
to
as
that
nice.
shit?
Yeah, it's over.
For real?
It's not. Yeah,
Yeah.
They
yeah.
got baby Yeezys.
Different.
Yeezys is over though too, right?
Different
But,
family.
Yeah, it's a nice shoe still, you know. But like Nike has it. We're supposed to be an Air Max month, right?
Oh, these
Like
motherfuckers
Air
don't
Max
do shit
Day
ink.
is
the
right
26th.
there. Yeah.
If there even is an Air Max Day anymore, like Nike's not really doing much to push it so far. Like whether they actually do something on the 26th with the release or anything like with
Well,
that
they're doing
verbiage.
that whole program where you give back.
But that's such a fucking. I'm sorry. That program. You don't find that program.
Excuse me, sir?
That you know. Sorry, kids. You don't find that program to be a bit like lacking enthusiasm. Like the
You
only
don't find that
promo for
program a
them.
little last minute?
Yeah, last
'Cause
minute
we're
lack of
saving
enthusiasm.
face
Like
for some other shit?
they're letting like concepts and like other stores run it, and like it's just none of it feels like Nike's doing something. You know what I mean? It all feels like an afterthought with the stores doing shit. None of it feels like Nike's doing
It feels like they
anything to
ran
push
out.
it
It
forward.
feels like they had something in that.
Do you
Like,
feel like you're judging too quick?
no, I just feel
It's
like
too quick. It's the 22nd.
I know, but they could They can spring something up last minute.
They can, but it's getting late. It's getting late.
Okay, well,
But these are cool. These are cool.
let's talk about this.
Let me see
then.
this.
There's no lunar soul to them like the moon landings.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't they have a moon on the bottom of those?
They did, but they also had the lunar soul. Yeah.
How much can I get a pair? I remember you wouldn't sell me
Retail.
those. I remember you. You wouldn't sell me.
I didn't have a
those.
lot of them, and they was going for a lot of money.
But you see how Dre did me though, and now Dre got every week his ass be sitting up here. Can you get me up a Complex? Can you get what was worth more, the damn sneaker plug or having the plug at Complex? I want to know in the comments below. No, it wasn't.
Sneaker.
All right, can we talk about that shoe then?
This shoe.
You ain't got these.
Woo! This shoe something special. I don't have these. Rax has these.
Rax, how did you procure a pair of these special winterized Mars boots?
They're nice in person, man.
Let me explain something to y'all right now.
I need that.
These shoes are warm as fuck.
Hold on, you need that to flip or?
No, I need this for myself. I need
So it's
this
for the
shoe.
body, not for.
I don't know if I could wear it. Right?
I already wore mine.
So why would you need it?
I just need it. It's part of the collection. Like I need to have this in my closet.
You gotta eat.
I need to
I know
have
what you
this in my
mean.
closet.
I know
Like,
what you mean.
this has to be
Isn't
mine.
that just a waste?
I want 2 pairs because I want one so I could cut the shroud off
cut
and
the
play
shroud off
with,
for the next one.
and then I want one to leave the shroud on.
I'm gonna cut the shroud off.
I would wear this on vacation. Like I can't be seen coming out my apartment in
Time
this.
out. Time out.
Yeah, go ahead.
You talk a good talk, but you know the retail price of these.
No,
500.
that's fine.
That's fine.
Wait, so you're willing to spend $1,000 to let it sit on the shelf and to cut a pair up?
To wear, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd totally do
I
it.
smell
If these
BS.
was out, if these was
I
out,
smell BS, man.
Nah, I swear to God, I would.
I was about to
Oh,
dye.
God.
I was about to dip dye these bitches.
All right, I think we've spoke about this shoe enough. Can we talk about yesterday's Supreme drop?
Yesterday's Supreme drop? We had the Georgie brothers over there collab, right?
We did,
Artists.
We did, yeah.
George and George, or George and George?
Gilbert and George.
Gilbert
bro.
and George.
Gilbert
There we
and
go.
George, bro.
We got Gilbert. I didn't know who they were before yesterday.
What about the sneakers?
I didn't grab the
Tailwinds?
sneakers.
The Tailwinds. I grabbed Tailwinds. The Tailwinds were nice. Sneaker. They are as nice as a tail. Damn, I could have brought a Tailwind. The Tailwinds are as nice as a Tailwind can be.
It's nothing special about it though.
It's
What about
it's a
profit-wise?
Tailwind. Oh, I mean, I sold a couple pairs to people that like wanted them in hand and needed them that day, but there wasn't much profit to be had on those. I think that
It's on the sneakers app, right?
It is?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. But like even look at the Spectrums they released last time. There was no profit in the beginning, and now like small sizes and certain sizes go for decent chicken.
I bought them bitches in my size because Habanero Dads was a must cop.
Don't know what that was. But yeah.
As
You got
were.
Spectrums? You got the Spectrums? Yeah, no, it wasn't a good cop right now for making any money. But you load up on the small sizes, maybe a couple 13s, anything you can get over that, and I feel like by end of summer, that shoe will have some profit on it.
The Supreme store moved from Soho temporarily to
They did.
a
They're
different
on
location.
they're on Bowery. They're on 190 Bowery right now.
Across the street from the nudie store.
Across the street from the nudie store, across the street from Vandal, the restaurant. It's the old Germain Bank building.
It's the old J. Meisel building.
Do we like
Yeah,
that
the artist Jay
location?
Meisel. Huh?
Are we a fan of that location?
It's a great
It's a great
location.
location.
It's fucking amazing. They should
like
stay
that
there
spot.
forever
Yeah,
and
they
ever.
should stay there. I actually-
They won't, but
Are you guys being sarcastic?
No, I'm
Okay.
dead ass. They should stay there.
No.
It's a lot
I
easier
love
to
that
maneuver.
building too. Like
Yeah,
just the story of the
behind
building
it and all
and
that
like
shit. You know the
amazing.
Dude, that used to be somebody's apartment.
He lived on
Dude
the
and his
fifth
wife,
floor.
Jay Meisel, they basically rented that out and would let other artists and photographers stay there.
Roy
while they would-
Lichstein used to have a fucking
Where they-
studio in that building.
Where they would tour, like, so if you was from abroad and you was like popping, you would just tap in with Jay and him and his wife would basically house you at that building
Yep.
while you was like out taking photos.
And everybody used to think the building was abandoned. Like I have pictures
Yeah,
of
the
myself.
outside is
Yeah, I have pictures of
Well, that's
myself
because
like
people-
hanging off the
famous
building
graffiti,
like when I was
famous
15.
graffiti.
Like
Neckface done been there.
Yeah, everybody done
Banksy,
tatted.
Anybody?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it was straight up buffoonery.
No.
No. Not at all.
That's
Not
like
at all.
a
Apologies.
that's like a spot.
and the store looks great inside.
Yeah.
And somehow there's something about that building that made all the employees nicer people.
For real?
Amazing.
All I've seen is Rax yelling at security outside.
Yo, but inside they happy as shit now. I'm like, yo, what happened?
Really?
They ain't even
Outrageous.
grumpy no more. Yeah, maybe.
You co-sign this?
Maybe.
Y'all co-sign what? I ain't been inside the store since they started this whole sign up.
And they got that Futura do three big murals on the wall. Really nice inside there. Really nice inside there.
One of the things that stood out to me in the Get in Line episode was that porcelain doll that we talked about. In a
I was totally wrong.
prior episode.
I was all the way wrong about that. But I said it. I said I could be wrong.
I definitely got a text message you from saying 100% it will not cost anywhere near that, Rax. We'll probably spend $500 or $600 for those
Yeah,
statues.
I might have been on.
He literally texted me verbatim.
I might have been. The
those
Hennessy
words.
might have been full of cup that day. I didn't think it was going to be that, but it was that.
So the retail was $4,000.
Yeah.
$3,998.
Yeah.
And we underestimated the size of this thing.
Yeah, that bitch is.
For real? I thought
Yeah.
it was bigger than that. Cause
No, it's
I
like-
thought it was bigger than that too. That big ass box.
Well, for $4,000, you put a lot of stuffing around it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Did it
nah,
at least
still
come in like a nice presentable?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah,
box is,
yeah.
is it coming
when
like
you open that, when you took the bubble wrap
Like it
off,
has like a
it's in a hard cardboard, shiny white box with a Supreme logo. Then the Messine swords, and it says Messine under it. And then when you slide the whole thing.
Wait a
off,
minute, the box
it's
is cardboard.
red.
It's not wood.
It's not wood, but it's like a fancy cardboard. It ain't like. It ain't
Still
regular
paper.
cardboard.
It's still paper.
It is paper, but it's like a laminated.
Do you
nice.
own?
No, I don't own one. No. I facilitated a sale for one, and I could have bought one. I had the opportunity to get it, but like I was scared. I was pussyfooting
Hey, why is that?
because it was just so much fucking money. I didn't want to get
So
stuck
let's
with that
sit.
thing.
You couldn't
I didn't want to get
move it
stuck
right
with
away?
that thing. I just you know what? Everybody I knew that possibly wanted one was like scared to pull the trigger at what I was asking. You know what I mean? And now the thing is doing, it's a $10,000 item damn near already. It's like 7 bands on StockX. So,
But how many people are really trying to buy it?
Yeah, not that many.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
how many are there? Do you know?
I don't know how many were made. I know they sold one in Soho.
Just one?
One person bought it. Number 3. Third person in the store.
Does that
bought
mean
it.
there's leftovers?
No, they had one for sale to the public. And
Wow,
so
literally just one.
one for sale to the public.
That's one of them items that I
Yeah.
feel like you drop ship it. So like if they don't have a bunch of
Yeah.
people that want to basically why spend all that money to basically put it out, we'll just see how many people really want it and then act
Yeah.
accordingly.
So you think they're holding on to a bunch, or like they
No,
just
I think
haven't
they
made
I just
it?
don't think they- I don't think they made that many.
Yeah, I don't think they
Oh,
made that
okay.
many. I mean, I'm sure the store got more than 3, but of course there's like, VIPs, maybe an employee. If the store manager wanted one, then why wouldn't he be able to? You know what I mean? Like,
Gotcha.
but they sold one to the public. First 2 people in line didn't want it, third person got it.
There was a comment on the previous video that perked my interest, and we addressed this on IG Live.
Okay.
It was about taxes.
Oh, yeah.
Taxes.
Taxes.
This
Yeah.
person that left the comment
Uh-huh.
wasn't really clear about what.
Yeah, they said we should talk
Taxes?
about taxes. Now,
Yeah.
whether they meant what I taxed the customer on an item or whether they meant like actual Uncle Sam tax, we weren't clear, but we did sort of
We're
go
going to
with Uncle
avoid the
Sam
tax people on the item. We're going to go strictly for Uncle Sam because I
Uncle Sam
feel like it
tax.
might be educational.
So, all right, like if you're a reseller out there and you're a budding reseller and you're starting to move a lot of shit and you're wondering about what's going on with these taxes and everything, right? So, like, if once you sell, all right, so we'll start with PayPal. What?
No, keep going.
We'll start with PayPal. So, like, when you set up your PayPal business account where you can start sending and receiving invoices and sending invoices to customers for them to pay for items, you have 200 individual PayPal invoices that you can send before PayPal will automatically report you to the IRS and give you a W-2, right? So as long as you stay under, there's 2 thresholds PayPal actually has. It's over $20,000 in sales and 200 individual invoices. $20,000 in sales, you'll reach that real quick reselling shit. But the 200 individual invoices, if you want to stay under the radar, you got to stay under 200 individual invoices. That's like the big trick. And like if you do go over the 200 individual invoices, what you really want to make sure you have is like proper documentation of the amount of taxes that you have paid on shit. Because if I buy this sneaker for $200 in the store and I sell it for $300 on an invoice, the IRS, if they so ever chose to come at me, they're going to say, all right, you sent a $300 invoice, you owe us taxes on that $300 sale. But I already paid New York State sales tax on $200 worth of this item. So you got to be able to have receipts to back up what you've actually paid sales taxes for. So that when and if they do come for you, now on that $300 invoice, you're only liable for $100 worth of taxes on it as opposed to the entire $300 because you already paid taxes on some of it. And then after that, you got to start like thinking about your deductibles. I buy Metro cards, I pay for gas. You know what I mean? I got to buy camp chairs if I'm in LA and a shitload of IKEA bags. You can start writing all that off and like cutting into your bottom line.
So is it safe to say that it's better off to just deal in cash when you're reselling?
Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Hell
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Fuck
But
them
all my
taxes.
customers are on the other side of YouTube and screens. I can't. Yeah, it sucks for me.
Okay, so now let's get into CNN Business.
Market
made this,
Watch.
yeah, they made this video about legal fakes.
Okay.
you get a chance to watch that?
No, you was telling me about that shit yesterday, bro. You didn't elaborate, bro.
Okay, so basically,
Because of tariffs and copyrights.
there's fake Supreme out there,
Of course.
and it's legal.
Like Spain, like over there.
Yeah,
Spain?
yeah. So they're making some really good fakes.
No, they're not.
No, they just make it Supreme
Supreme
Spain.
stuff. They make a Supreme Spain.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I think the average Supreme consumer, I mean,
Definitely knows.
some people know, but like most Supreme niggas know Supreme.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. You ain't tricking these 13-year-old American
can't sell
kids.
me bullshit.
What do we think
You know
about
the
that?
prices.
Will that hurt the value of the OG Supreme?
Nope.
No.
It's gonna actually shoot the value up.
I don't know about
You
that
think so?
either. I don't think
I
it
feel like-
has
I mean-
any bearing on the actual value of the real shit.
I think it do in the long run, just like with any luxury or coveted item, just like Rolexes, just like anything that has any type of prestige on it.
Mm-hmm.
Once you add the element of counterfeit into the mix,
Oh yeah,
anything that was out
it's
before,
dope
basically-
enough to be
Yeah,
counterfeited.
come
It must be
on,
dope.
come on,
I
come
get that
on.
aspect
Like,
of
don't
it.
do that,
but
you know,
I
you
definitely
know.
don't think it's going to degrade the value of regular Supreme.
But Air Max Day is coming up.
Yep, the 26th.
Are we looking forward to any products that is?
I mean, there's that Air Max Lite, which is the I believe it's called the Air Max Lite. It's the Atmos collab. They took like the ugliest Air Max silhouette you could ever think of and slapped it with 37 different patterns and colors on it, and
We
like
disrespecting because
fake
we got to see it at Complex Con.
We did get to see it at Complex Con, and I thought it was just as terrible then as it is now.
What we talking about?
The Air Max Lite from Atmos, it's like all the different Air Maxes
Why
slapped
didn't you
together.
keep that same energy and tell my mans that was wearing it? at
He don't
Complex
even
Con?
speak English.
I'd have told him
No,
that
but-
shit. I'd have been like, these ugly as fuck.
I mean, well, I'm not just gonna throw an opinion out there for no apparent
Hold
reason.
up, so-
if he'd have asked me, I'd have told him I thought they was ugly as fuck.
Okay, cool then.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, but I'm not just gonna be like, yo, dude, those kicks is fucking nasty. That's just mean. That's just
Hold
mean
up. If
spirited.
they were ugly, and that's an honest way that you felt.
Yeah.
How does that mean?
Because I'm not. If my opinion is, Mama said, if
you
you don't
go
got
out
something
of your
nice to
way
say,
to- yes.
Mama said, if you don't got something nice to say, you just don't say anything.
I feel like that
unless
applies
asked.
to those in the comments too.
Yeah.
That don't apply to them by a long shot, because they don't give a fuck about your comments.
Yeah, nah, but I'm not gonna go out my way to like discredit somebody's thing. That dude that had him on was the dude that like designed him. Like I'm sure he put a lot of work and effort into that sneaker, and much props to him for doing that in the first place. I don't think they're nice. I think they're fucking terrible. But you know, maybe Nike said this is the model you have to work with. Do something, and that's the best he can come up with on that model. You know, maybe there's a story behind it that like can make me appreciate the shoe a little bit more. But I don't think it's a nice sneaker. The people pack, right? People pack. They had like all the regular people design sneakers, and we voted on them, right?
Okay.
The homegirl Queen Low.
Yeah.
She
But
got
is
the New York
is that
one.
coming out? Is
Yeah,
those-
yeah,
are
yeah.
those
That's coming out. That's coming out. That's coming out. That's coming out. 100%.
So where's
Maybe.
that at?
There's like the Tokyo or the Seoul 97s. There's a couple of them. I just think
Fuck
like
that. Next year I'm doing that shit.
yeah, I just think like I think that like that was a nice plan to have people like do their own sneaker, and we all voted on it, and like it was like this big thing last year during Air Max Day. Like there was so much coverage on it and this and that, and then like now it like fell by the wayside. Now the only people I see even posting about it or talking about it are like Nike employees who specifically like support it or were part
Right.
of it. But like as a company, I don't feel like there's any support or anything behind that. So like how much can I anticipate something that you don't even tell me is happening?
So are you disappointed as a reseller or disappointed as a shoe aficionado?
Both, more as a reseller because I'm not an Air Max aficionado. I'm not a big Air Max dude.
So you're just mad you can't make money.
I'm mad I can't make some money. But I would like to
Well, at
see,
least
like,
you're
I
honest
get
about it.
involved. Yeah, hell, it's my hustle. But I get involved in, like, Nike events and the storytelling. Like, that's the shit I really appreciate. You know what I mean? Like, I might buy an Air Max because, like, they did a good enough job promoting it and, like, you know, there's good enough story behind it. You know what I mean? Those are the reasons why I would throw support to something that I wouldn't just buy because I saw it. You know what I mean? Like, there's sometimes you buy things just to support them. Sometimes you buy things for different reasons. Those Mars Yards, I don't think I can wear that shoe. I want it because, you know, what
The
came
crazy thing
before
is-
it and like.
The crazy thing is you got enough bottoms
Yeah.
to go with them shits.
Hey,
Yeah, 100%.
Pause.
You mean pause? I am a heterosexual man and confident in my masculinity and sexuality.
He said you got
So
enough
therefore,
bottoms.
you have
I got
enough.
bottoms.
You have enough bottoms in your closet
course, of course.
to pull off the Mars yard.
Of course.
We get sidetracked.
No pause.
And tops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last question. So I know you've been chasing these fragments for quite some time. You got these fragments?
I got 2 pair.
How did you get those 2 pairs?
So 1 pair was a gift from a company that like,
also,
looked
Rax
out for me.
magically disappeared because we
Rax-
jump cut.
1 pair was a gift. my pair that I'm keeping. It was a very thoughtful gift from some very thoughtful people, and I'm very happy about that pair. And then immediately after I got that pair that was the gift, a kid that I know that has 2 pair of size 11 frags, right, who was there with me when we bought the original pairs at the Jordan store.
That weekend was so fire.
Yeah, he was there. The kid is, love this kid, right? He was a body. He was somebody's body, right?
So he was a mule.
He was a mule, right? But he was a human, but he saw the potential in the fragment, right? And we was giving him like $200 a pair. The kid brought out like his uncle, his mother, his cousin, his brother, 46 niggas from his block. This kid was one of the best bodies and one of the best sneaker launches ever. He brought mad dudes to the launch.
Yes.
He brought so many dudes to the launch that even though he was a body and he was with us as a body, he was able to get 2 more pairs, right? For himself, both size 11s, because he wanted one for himself, and he thought the shoe was good enough that he was gonna hold one and sell it later. And he got paid so much money as a body that week, right? Because he brought so many other kids that he got us so many pairs. He made like $1,000 himself, so he bought 2 pairs, kept 2 pairs of that sneaker, right? And when I had my frag originally, went through tough times, sold it, got it back, sold it again. The frag has always been my unicorn, if you don't know. So and like a few times I've hit him up when I didn't have it. I'm like, yo, sell me a frag, bro. I know you got 2 pairs. And he's always like, yo, Dre, chill. I don't want to sell it. I still want to hold them. I need them. Like, he, just like everybody else, like once you got it, you kind of just want it, right? So, but he told me he would let me know if ever he was going to sell one that I'll be the first person he hit up. So now fast forward to like, a week ago, I finally got my frag back for myself and I didn't have to pay for it. It was a gift. Thank you very much. The 2 days after I get it in the mail, he hits me up like, yo, Dre, what's up, bro? I got the frag. My car got some car troubles. I need some bread. Come take this frag. And I'm like, bruh, I just got a frag. Like, look, I FaceTime and like, this shit, it ain't even been on my feet. It's like a hot potato. This thing just got here. Now you gonna tell me you want to sell your frag? And he's like, damn, let me know because I really need it. Gone.
You just said fucking and bought it.
Yeah, he gave me a price I couldn't say no to. So I said fucking and bought it. So then,
what's the price?
I paid $1,000 for the fragment. Yeah. And yeah, that was a good price.
Sidetrack.
Yeah.
So you dropped the N-bomb before. The N-word.
I've had people say that, like, why could this nigga say nigga? I can say nigga. I'm from Puerto Rico. I don't know. I'm from New York. Even aside from that, like,
people think he's Arab.
I don't know. They think I'm all sorts of everything. I got 3 half Jamaican Pitney. 4. Sorry, my bad. 5 kids in total. 4 of them is half Jamaican. My baby mother Jamaican.
He hangs out with me on a constant basis. If anybody would have checked him about saying nigga, it would have been me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't check my homie Dylan. He's white. He let the N-bomb slip one time. I said, yo, Dylan, you know you're white. Don't let that come across your lips no more. Around me. Straight up, dog.
Yeah, I read that and I thought it was awkward, but whatever. I don't know. Fuck.